So it's for the heavyweight title. 27 Austin, 32 Godbeer. 6'4" versus 6'3". Two monsters. Look at those records. And now, when the world title is at stake, friends become foes in the cage. Let's go to Buddy Johnson to make this one happen.
Fight fans, Birmingham Barclaycard Arena, we are ready! Champion versus champion. This is 3 5-minute rounds in the professional heavyweight division. This is the title bout for BAMMA's heavyweight championship of the world. Our fighters are ready, our officials are ready. Barclaycard Arena, make some noise if you're ready! Introducing first, your challenger standing in the blue corner. This man stands 6 feet 3 inches tall and officially weighed in at 232.2 pounds. He has a record of 10 wins, 2 losses, 0 draws, with 5 of those wins by TKO. Fighting out of London, England, he is your reigning Lonsdale heavyweight champion, Stuart Austin! Your champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man stands 6 feet 4 inches tall and officially weighed in at 247.2 pounds. He also has a record of 10 wins, 2 losses, 0 draws, with 8 of those wins by TKO. Fighting out of Somerset, England, he is your reigning, your defending heavyweight champion of the world, Mark the Hand of Godbeer! When the action begins, your referee in charge, Mark Godbeer.
So as Mark Goddard gives them their final instructions, this is the heavyweight battle we've been looking for. Equal records, 10 big wins, all stoppages, both men.
Two big men, Godbeer and Austin, on a track record of gigantic finishes, but only one can wear the crown of world champion. Mark Goddard in charge, a touch of gloves, and we are underway tonight at the Barclaycard Arena.
And look for two explosive heavyweight men here. Heavy hitting, but accurate and mobile. And the cardio will be there as well.
Godbeer showing some great full body feints there, stutter stepping in, but staying at 2 steps out, right on the outside, right where he needs to be.
Well, it's simple, Chris. Both these men know one punch can finish it, and they both know they're capable of it as well.
Long jab from Godbeer. Austin with a beautiful outside slip, showing the right hand. Both fighters certainly feeling things out. A lot on the line now.
We've taken this up a notch here. You can hear Godbeer's supporters on one side, Austin's on the other. They know what's at stake here, and they know it can finish at any second here.
It's at fever pitch tonight here in Birmingham. The atmosphere.
Oh, the big right hand, Chris, from Godbeer. The first important strike of the night, and it's from the champion.
Great connection from Godbeer. He's so balanced. He's not overcommitting. He's not stepping in too deep. And right now, Austin has got to find a way in behind that jab. It looks to me he's showing the right hand. There's a little bit of a tell there. The sneaky uppercut underneath the guard of Godbeer.
But did you see the slip from Godbeer? He said there's a mobility about me now. There's a new movement about me, and he showed that with that perfect slip there as he came in to engage with Austin.
And it's interesting to see who leads first in these combinations. Right now, Godbeer very successful off that jab.
Well, there was a jab, uppercut, left roundhouse combination there, and it was the roundhouse to the midsection that really got Austin. Now he's chopping at the leg again.
He's looking to enter with that big overhand right off that inside low kick. And both fighters, again, Austin with the right hand, skims right by the eyebrows of Mark Godbeer.
Well, this is the thing with Godbeer, it's the new mobility that he was talking about. We're seeing that jumping knee from Austin. Godbeer felt that.
This one definitely bubbling up right now between BAMMA's walls. Austin, though, really good at intercepting and blitzing in. If he catches Godbeer freezing or stationary for a moment, he can close the distance in a heartbeat.
That's right, he's got to stay so focused, the champion, with a contender like this in front of him.
Mark Godbeer, though, certainly very effective with the way that jab comes out. The extension, the placement,
He doesn't overcommit, Chris. That's the good thing. He steps in nicely. He punches it out, and he's balanced again. As he was there, and Austin's got to be careful when he ducks away like that. You don't want to duck into the shin of Godbeer.
And the head movement is great from Austin, but what he wouldn't want would be to collapse into one of those vicious lead leg kicks to the body. And Godbeer eats a leg kick from Austin. That's very good for Stuart Austin. I think right now, given the fact that he's on the outside, if Austin can get the kicking game going against Godbeer, that's another tool for Mark to worry about.
And certainly if he can slow him down, stop that mobility, with the eventual idea, I'm sure, Chris, of taking him to canvas.
Mark, very patient, very calculated, and most importantly, dominating center ring.
Austin there showing a bit of confidence though, Chris, giving the little shuffle of the shoulders.
Austin continues to try to work his way in, but Godbeer is either in or out, leading with multiple punches, 2 and 3 punch combinations, and finishing with a kick.
And look at the thighs already of both men, Chris, reddening up from those shots.
Incredible stuff. This atmosphere is so tense right now. The crowd looking to support both of these champions in their quest to be number 1, but that was what Godbeer didn't want. Austin in and inside control, looking to trap those legs and advance very early. Godbeer scoots up to the fence, looks to stuff Austin down and stand up.
Well, this was the perfect thing from Austin. He saw the way that Godbeer was slipping his shots, so he waited for Godbeer to slip, but this time followed it up with the takedown.
And Austin loves this position. He's a very high-level judoka. Deep right underhook. Look for him to start playing uchi. That's one of his favorites.
That's to the groin. He went to go the inside of the thigh, but Godbeer goes straight to the groin of Austin and stops that momentum immediately.
An unfortunate turn of events, a slightly offsides play. Austin clearly caught the wrong end of the impact of that one.
The intention was the inside of the thigh, Chris, but that's not where it landed, and it's unfortunate for Austin because he was really in control there.
Particularly when those shots come up at an odd angle to attack the femoral artery like that. The soft spot on the inside of that thigh. Austin will have up to 5 minutes to recover here, and let's take a look at how that went down.
Yes, as you can see, he's in control, and there he goes for the thigh, but it goes into the channel instead. There's no discrepancy there, and it's an immediate stoppage, and they're going to get back into position because, as we said, Austin was in such good position there, Chris.
And what he'll do is he'll use his right leg from that position in between the 2 legs of Mark Godbeer. And what he can do is sweep out Mark's left leg, and that's the position that he was looking to play. Again, a judoka special. Austin, a longtime black belt. And we'll go right back underway here with less than 60 seconds on the clock.
Oh, but this time Godbeer breaks free. The momentum has gone. Will that be telling in this last minute of an intriguing opening round here? And again, almost ducks into that left knee this time. Austin's got to be so wary of that when he avoids the right hand of Godbeer. He's got to take note of what Godbeer does. Just slip that right hand rather than go down so low. It's a dangerous tactic.
And 2 things Mark is doing. When Austin is in, he will push him away, just like that on the top of the head. And also, he will corral the punches, the parry, if you will, with that lead left arm to redirect them from Stuart Austin.
Oh, and he's saying another shot to the groin. I didn't quite see that when it was so close in front of our commentary position, but it upset Austin again.
It also seemed to be nearly a clash of heads. Godbeer certainly becoming a little bit more aggressive, but what he's got to watch out is that he doesn't run into one of Austin's big bombs.
That was a good left hand from Austin, and Godbeer felt it. Respect for it there. He stepped back.
And Austin has made a career out of guys coming in a little bit too hot. More than often, we've seen him halfway through a fight and losing on the scorecards to come back in emphatic fashion.
That's right. Well, a lot to talk about in that opening round, Chris, especially, as I said, Godbeer, his movement in and out, and then the way that Austin negated that.
And more importantly, Godbeer able to get back to the feet within about 15 seconds of being taken down. Here we go, though. Austin got in really neatly, as you saw, took Godbeer down. Godbeer scooting back towards the fence. You actually see him look backwards because he knows he has to gauge how much distance there will be. That's very intelligent.
Stops that knee just in time. As you said, this is where Austin is so good. And then, unfortunately, for Austin, there was that stoppage, and he immediately broke free. But Austin, I just get a feeling, was growing in confidence as that round went on.
And more importantly, learning about the timing and the movements that Mark is going to use in this fight. It's always an important element of the game plan and the IQ process as you make adjustments.
My one worry for Austin is the way he slips the Godbeer right hand.
We saw Godbeer show the uppercut at multiple points. It's round 2 here at the Barclaycard.
So 2 of 3, and still delicately poised between these 2 big hitting men.
You get the feeling that it could be one shot from either man that could be the deciding factor, and that's why we're seeing a relatively cautious game plan from both men.
Well, as you stated, Godbeer can't overcommit because Austin is so good at knockout power on the counter, even when he's on the back foot. But Godbeer, again, it's that ducking, and Godbeer is utilising that left leg every time Stuart Austin ducks low. He could walk into that shin.
And I love how Godbeer is using that left kick or knee to the body as Austin circles to the right, particularly against the fence.
Well, he also knows that if Austin ducks too low, it's going to be a facial.
Godbeer, again, using that open palm to corral and redirect those punches.
Now look at Austin, he wants to lure him on because, as you said, he's so good at countering when you overcommit, and he's trying to force Godbeer to overcommit.
Whoa, that was very clean from Godbeer. You didn't hear it, but that was a nice thud. Austin looking for Hiraigoshi off the overhook. Godbeer right back to his feet, a nod from the hand of Godbeer, and both back in the middle of the ring.
Oh, this is so delicately balanced between these two. It's because they know the other man's strengths.
Austin looks very loose though right now. He's gonna drop his hands and try to get Mark to come in hard.
Oh, and he did! That's coming in hard, Chris! And it's all over! The tactic backfired in spectacular fashion, Chris.
Mark Godbeer, a one-punch walk-away knockout here in BAMMA. And Austin was trying to lure him in and lull him to lower his defenses, but it's Mark the Hand of Godbeer who reigns with supremacy. Incredible.
Well, Chris, as we said, Austin was trying to lure him on, trying to make him overstretch. He dropped the hands, but boy, did he pay for it. Those X-punches, they're unnecessary. Watch here, he's luring him on. Look, there's the little feint.
Right on the button. Absolutely perfect connection from Mark Godbeer, and still the world heavyweight champion with a thunderous finish here in round 2 at the Barclaycard Arena.
Austin's tactics were working so well for him until that one moment, and we did say they were so cautious because one shot could end it, and boy, did it end it.
Mark was so intelligent, so calculated throughout that fight. He never forced the finish. Austin so dangerous. Austin given so many odd looks and angles, threatening the takedown. But it's Mark Godbeer with that precision and timing and power that he was so confident of from the training camp, from the coaching, from the preparation. And it's paid off tonight here in Birmingham at BAMMA 25. A glorious scenes here in the Barclaycard Arena. The Midlands Delight from Mark Godbeer's handiwork. Certainly, on a night of incredible finishes, of premier European MMA action, Mark Godbeer up there for possibly the stoppage of the night. A game of high-stakes chess at heavyweight. But Mark, the Hand of Godbeer, retains the belt and celebrates with his teammates here over another incredible finish in BAMMA.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee called a stoppage in this bout. 1 minute 24 seconds of the second round. Your winner by knockout and still heavyweight champion of the world, Mark the Hand of Godbeer.
Mark, congratulations, and I've got to say, that was the right hand of Godbeer.
That's why my friends call me the Hand, you know. My very first pro fight I had, I threw hands like that, and my name stuck with me from there. I'm never out of the fight, you know. I'm dangerous. I can kick you, I can punch you, I can sub you. One shot's all it takes, man, and it's game over.
Now let's be honest, you said to me, this is the hardest fight of your career because you had to fight a good friend.
Yeah, not a lot of people know this, but Stuart is actually my friend. He's, you know, not a friend, someone I pass by in the street. He's a good friend of mine. But at the end of the day, we both got goals, and I said to him when he got the shot, don't hold back, you know. Just think of me as someone else. You've got goals, I've got goals. Let's put friendship aside and just, you know, let's throw down and entertain the crowd.
Now, he asked some real questions of you in the first round, and it tested your new mobility and movement. You look good and light on your feet out there.
Yeah, I did, but give credit to Stuart. This is a heavyweight game. It only takes one shot, and I was fortunate enough to land it first. But I give credit to Stuart. His game has definitely improved. He moved well. He stayed out of the way of my strikes. I caught him a couple of kicks, but you know, they call me the hand baby, and that's why.
Well, there's one thing here. In that second round, he's a great counter puncher, and he tried to lure you on, but boy, did that backfire.
Yeah, I've seen him start flinching, and I just had a thought in my head. I think to feint, I needed to start feinting. My shots weren't landing. You know, it was a bit tentative, you know, with the friendship thing and stuff. It was like, he knows my game, I know his game, and it was just like, and then I just had to switch. I just had to say to myself, come on, Mark, start feinting, start boxing, you know, start boxing. Big shout to my coach, Mike Best as well. He's not here tonight. He's cornering Lee Haskins. So, you know, I owe a lot of this to him as well. I knocked him out of my hands, and I owe that to him, really, as long as my other coaches as well, you know.
Well, you are still the hand, and you are still the champion